We're now going to make the storage baskets. So once you've cut your pieces, begin by applying glue along each edge of the base piece, each long edge. And then attach the side pieces. And then just put that piece to one side whilst the glue sets, otherwise it will just fall apart when you pick it up. And I've got one here that I did earlier. Next we're going to attach the front and back pieces, so you just want to apply glue to each of the front and back edges. And just press those pieces into place. Sure it's all square, and then again that piece can just be put to one side to dry. I have one here that I've completed, and once it's dry you can just sand all of the edges on the top and bottom just to make sure it's completely flush, and just hold it against the paper and move in circular motions. And then at the side just go in the one direction. Gives you a nice flush box to start with. And then want to cut a piece of fabric. You can either use the same that you've used for the cushion, or you can use a coordinating piece. I'm using the same that I've used on there, and this measures 100mm by 25mm, so that's 4 inches by 1 inch. And then you just want to apply glue around the top outside edge of the box, just sort of 5mm, or I don't know, an eighth of an inch. And then turn it round and apply the glue to the inside edges as well. Right down to the bottom. Like that. And then turn the fabric over and just lay the box sort of in the centre, and bring the fabric up on each edge and wrap it around the back. Same on the other side. And then you just need to put an extra line of glue along the edge of the fabric. And then stick that down. Press the seams together. And then you want to tuck it all inside, so sort of start at the shorter edges, press it down and tuck it all in. Press against the sides. You want nice neat top edges, so you can just use your finger then just press it in. And then just cut a small piece of fabric to fit the bottom of the box, and I find it easy to use tweezers to do this, so hold on to the fabric with a pair of tweezers and just apply glue to the back of it. And then just glue that into the bottom the crate. Press that down. Okay, and then take your cord, choose that one, and we now want to apply glue all around the edges of the box. No, just over that piece of fabric. And then our narrow edge is the front of the box, so attach the cord to one of the narrow edges, which will then become the back. Just hold it down, and then holding it with the other hand, just start winding it around the box, keeping it close to that bottom edge. And pull it quite tight, and then underneath the previous row, and just keep going round. And again, keep it tight and keep it as close to the previous row as you can so there are no gaps. And this can be quite tricky, but once you've sort of been round a couple of times it does get easier. And if it's taking longer than it should and your glue dries out, just apply a little bit more. Just keep going around. And then you want to finish up on the same side that you started on the back of the box. I can probably just go around one more time there. And then when you get to the back of the box, just snip off the cord in the centre. I'm just going to apply a little bit more glue along the top there. And just press that into place at the back. And then just leave that to one side until the glue is completely dried. So just to finish the baskets off, we're going to make a plat just to go around the top edge. So cut 3 lengths of the cord, measuring 265 millimeters or about 10¼ inches. As a basic rule, each strand should be 2½ times the diameter of the box if you want to make a different sized box for another project. So take the 3 strands and then just tie a knot as tightly as you can and as close to the end as you can, like that. And then if you have somebody to hold that for you, all well and good, but if not, I've attached 3 strands here to the edge of my cutting mat, just with a really strong bulldog clip, and then you can just begin plaiting and keep it nice and tight. doing this at an angle, so loosen it up a bit there. So when you've gone as far as you can, just tie a knot in the other end, just straighten it out, and it's ready to attach to the basket. So apply glue around the top edge of the basket, or just sort of covering the top edge and the top string, top piece of cord. And then find the front of your basket, so it's going to be a narrow end, but the one where you haven't got the join of the cord. And you just want to put the centre of your plat across the front there and just press it down. And just so that the plat is level with the top of the box, and then just pull it around either edge. Again, press it down. And then just snip off one edge of the plat, leaving sort of a centimetre or so, and glue that piece down before it begins to unravel. You might need to just pop a bit more glue along the back. And then do the same, that's come undone a bit there, the same with this other edge. Just snip it off and press it down. And there's the completed basket. So do all 3 baskets and they're ready to go into your unit.